National League. It's the Gwinnett Stripers going up against the Indianapolis Indians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Lance Lynn. He's been outstanding this year and should be fun to watch today. As you can tell from the stat line, he's done a good job suppressing opposing run production, and that's usually a recipe for success. I'll be watching how he commands each pitch and what sequences he uses against these hitters. Those factors could play large roles in his performance in this one. Whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman.
Oh.
1-0.
1-0.
One out and the base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball to second. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And goes down on strikes. And that's that. End of a half inning of play, and there is no score. And we're back here in Indianapolis. And on the hill in this one, A.J. Smith-Shawver. Here's the info we've got. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. But that's a foul ball. Misses off the inside. And it's 1-2. That one 95 to finish the punch out. No messing around out there. He kept on firing in heaters, challenging the batter to do something with it. And he just couldn't make it happen. And here at the plate, Anthony Bemboom. Really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over the last. Lays out, but can't squeeze it. Doesn't have a throw, and the batter reaches safely.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 7.
So a runner aboard, and now the shortstop, Mitch Jebb. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Bemboom at first, 1 out. On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jake Bowen.
And next, the cleanup hitter. Tearing it up at the plate recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. That's down and away. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. One out, runners at first and second. That one misses. And now 3-0. The right fielder waiting for a turn at the plate. And that's a walk.
The right fielder.
One down. The right fielder digs in now. This is a prime opportunity right here. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Good eye there. Full house on the bases with one away. Strike two. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. That one is absolutely pummeled. Back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. That wind coming in from right field looked like it played a part there. That ball was hit really well, but just couldn't make it out. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. That one finds the zone. They've got a shot to do some real damage early on and keep him on the defensive. They need to put the pedal to the metal. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, runners at first and second. In the air to left center. The left fielder moving under him. Makes the play. That is out number 3. We're back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to start. And now the first baseman, number 28. Lynn, a former All-Star, 37 years old, a former first-rounder, back in 2008. Puts this one in the air down the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Ground ball, right side. And plenty of time to first.
That is good. The right fielder, number 61.
And now, Michael Reed. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. This one is labeled. Brings it in for the third out. They go down in order. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back at Busch Stadium, bottom half of the second. Now up the center fielder, number 14. Oh, 0-1 now. And that one hit to first. Takes it to the bag alone. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
And here is Dominic Smith. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Well struck, right field. And that one's off the wall. Around first and digging for second. The throw in, and he's out trying for 2. An aggressive bit of base running there as he went for the double, but it cost him as he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. And now, Lance Lynn. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Out to center. The center fielder gets under it. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. We've played 2 frames. It's 1-0. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, number 17.
Number 17.
Lynn, multi-time All-Star. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Left field. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now at the plate, the catcher, number 13. Right through there for a strike. Off the mark there, ball 1. The Indians up by a run. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. In the air to left. And a couple of quick outs.
The pitcher, AJ.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, AJ Smith-Shawver. Pitch misses. 1-0. Late swing, fouled off. The 1-1 offering. Swings through it, and that's a K. 3 up, 3 down here. They're down 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. It's ball 1. In the air to the right. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Anthony Bemboon, the next to hit. Reached on an infield single the first time. Off the plate, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Nice take. In the air and deep to left field. The left fielder has this one sized up and makes the catch.
The batter, number 7.
Base is empty with 2 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mitch Jebb. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good eye on that pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. It's a 1-2-3 inning, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the next inning, and now Geraldo Quintero. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoop. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way. Here comes the 2-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. That one in the dirt. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Lifted down the left side, and that falls for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. The second baseman will hit next. 0 for 1. That one in there. And that's strike 1. The Stripers trailing by 1. Top half of the 4th. And now it's even up. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So digging in, David Fletcher. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. In the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. Nothing doing in this inning. They're trailing here, 1-0. Back at Busch Stadium, I'm Ben Gelman bringing you the action, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, the third baseman, number 40. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Pops this one up. The second baseman settles under this one. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder drove in a run with a sac fly the first time up. Ripped, but it curls foul. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. One pitch fouled away. And that's in the dirt. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. Base is empty with 2 out. Edward Olivares now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Two down and nobody aboard. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering way upstairs. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And it's even up.
2-2.
Two outs and nobody aboard. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Two. And there's a ball. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the top of the fifth. All set for the start of this inning. And here's the first baseman, number 28. Close, but called a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one clips the corner. Here comes the 1-1. Late with the swing there. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Over to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. The left fielder digs in now. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Strike on the inside corner. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. And 1-2. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Missed off the plate. The count now 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. It's a comebacker to the mound. To first. And quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 61.
Now it's the right fielder, Michael Reed. 0 for 1 so far. That's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
The Indians, leading by 1, were in the top of the 5th inning. Next offering is downstairs. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and now the center fielder, number 14. Just missed. In the air, right field. And that drops foul. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Pop up to the left side. Fletcher under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, and he came out of his mechanics for sure. Not a great swing, and that led to the pop-up. So up next, Dominic Smith. Not even close there. And that drops in for a strike. Fly ball to right. Reed under it. Pulls it down.
The pitcher, number 31.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now a chance for Lance Lynn. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And we're through 5 innings. The Indians with the lead, 1-0. And we're back here in Indianapolis. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be the center fielder, number 17. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. No outs, runner at first. The catcher, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark. Good job to let the low one go there. 1-0, and the pitch. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. 1-1 pitch now. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher,
A.J. Smith-Shawver getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging the first time. So easy to look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice bunt. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Geraldo Quintero. 1 for 2. Not close with that one. Oh, gloves it. Gathers and throws. And that is a great play for the out. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. The Indians out front, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. We're at the bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Right side. That one down for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. And here's the catcher, Anthony Bemboom. Throw over to first, back in easily. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Gonzalez takes his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 7.
Mitch Jebb now at the plate. That hits the dirt. Ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One pitch fouled away. Here's a pop-up. The catcher under it. Makes the call and the grab. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on a plane with them. The third baseman digs in now. Inside, that was very close. Runners at first and second with one out. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, MiLB.
2 outs and runners at first and second. The right fielder, the next to hit. This one lifted to center field on the way over. And that's the end of the inning. 2 runners left aboard. They lead it 1-0. Top of the 7th here, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, number 5. And there's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez, the lefty, looking to be getting ready. Selby getting cranked up as well. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Close, but ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 2-2. Gets him swinging. David Fletcher will hit next. Up and in. And a base hit right there. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. One gone, runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Nice job to work both sides of the plate. He's got this hitter inside conscious now. Just misses. 2-2. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. 2-2 now. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K. Next to hit, the left fielder, number 21. That one close, ruled a ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of the 7th. And another ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that retires the side. One runner left stranded. They still trail 1-0. Back at Busch Stadium, here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Foul ball there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Ortiz getting loose out there. Stevens also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the dirt.
2-2.
Hard ground ball. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Smith-Shawver out of the game. The starter heads off, and we'll step aside for just a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. On the mound now, number 1. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Runner at first. The center fielder now at the plate. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Next one's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings through that one for a strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman
Dominic Smith digs in now. That one pushed foul. Olivares leading off first with one gone. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one missed. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. The 2-2. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout.
The pitcher, number 31.
Lance Lynn, the next to hit.
Lynn.
To third, and handles this chance. There with plenty of time, inning over. One left on base, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Michael Reed. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Johan Oviedo. Closer getting ready, perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Lifted in the air to right center. The right fielder settles underneath it, makes the catch. Now at the plate, the center fielder, number 17. In there at the knees. The pitch. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the catcher. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. And now 1-2. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. That's towards center. Drop step, heads back on it. Makes the catch, inning over. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball one there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. The catcher moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. And now, Anthony Bemboom. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now at the dish, Mitch Jebb. 1 for 3. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1-0.
And the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Looks like the starter's heading back out for the 9th, going for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Number 79. He knows the stakes here, and his team is counting on him to spark a 9th inning comeback. On the ground to third, and handles that one. Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Geraldo Quintero. Right through there for a strike. A 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it's off the glove. But left without a throw, and they can't get the out. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Lance Lynn departs. A very good showing on the mound. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Now on the bump, Johan Oviedo. And he's done a terrific job in terms of hits allowed this season. Very hard to square up his pitches. 1 away and a runner at first. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. On the inside corner for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Pressure packed at bat and some fantastic work at the dish to come through. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here. First and second with 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And the tying run at second. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They are down to their final out. Stepping in, the first baseman, number 28. Down to their last out, but a chance to get the tying, maybe even the winning run. Oh, doesn't get the call. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. 1-0, here's the pitch. And that misses away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. A 2-0 in for a strike. And misses inside. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing. Into the outfield, base hit, coming around third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. We're tied at 1. Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. This next at bat looms very large. So 2 down. The left fielder will hit next. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. First and second, 2 down. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. 0-2, here's the pitch. And that one is inside for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 78, getting ready to go. Number 57, warming up as well. 1-2 now. Bites that one off, will reset and do it again. And now the 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All square now at 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, number 24. He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season. That is not where you want to be at all, so we'll see how he does here. Digging in, the third baseman, number 40.
The third baseman.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss out front that time.
No ball. Be straight.
That one not close. And that's outside. Excellent take. Swings through it, and that's a K. Next to hit, the right fielder, number 25. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. The catcher under it. Makes the catch. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. That one ripped, but foul. Two down and nobody aboard. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that one fouled off. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Line drive. Catch is made, inning over. So they make short work of them there. 10th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Extra innings set to start. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Michael Reed. Foul ball there. And the 0-1 now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. And they get the leadoff batter in the 10th. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Missed inside with the curveball. So 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. The catcher in the on-deck circle. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Fly ball to right. Pulls it in, 2 away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Now, the catcher, number 13. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. There's a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Fly ball to left, down the line. Olivares turns to the right on the move. And that will retire the side. Midway here in the 10th. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, number 14. And that's off the inside edge. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag at first. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out.
The first baseman, Dominic Smith.
So digging in, Dominic Smith. just missed. He hits a fly to center on the move. Can't get there, base hit.
Now back, the pitcher, Johan Oviedo.
So a pinch hitter here in the pitcher's spot. Tsung-Che Cheng with the righty on the mound. They go with the left-handed pinch hitter, hoping the platoon advantage gives them the edge in this key situation. Swinging a rocket. That's pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. Seems like the wind could have been at play blowing in from left field. That looked off the bat like it would have the distance. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. Great job to come through in a high leverage situation. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. We'll see if they can clutch up here with the winning run in scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Bemboom getting ready to hit. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off. He was late. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Here in extra innings. Down and in, shuffles away from it. Got him looking. Third out. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly pleased with those results. Welcome back, and on the mound to start the 11th inning, number 78. Does a good job keeping the ball in the yard and has been really tough to take deep this year. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ignacio Alvarez, not easy to come off the bench after going through 9 innings without playing. We'll see how he responds right here. High fly to center. Gonzalez on the way over. Puts it away for the out. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. So up next, Geraldo Quintero. Trying to bunt for a hit, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-2, and the delivery. Swings and misses, struck him out. The second baseman now at the plate. Just off the outside edge. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. He goes down looking. Offense held in check here. One run could win it. We move on to the bottom of the 11th. All tied 1-1. Luis Ortiz gets the call from the pen. He's certainly done a really good job to keep the ball in the park this season. Limiting homers is never a bad thing. Three, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Mitch Jett digs in now.
Number 7.
First offering just misses. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. And they say he went.
1-1.
That misses the zone. And it's 2-1. That's down and away. The third baseman in the on-deck circle. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three and two, here's the pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Foul ball, it remains a full count. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder who's gonna win this one. Bounces it to the left side. One up, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And next, the cleanup hitter. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In the air to center. Pulls it down. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Fastball in for a strike. Next one's fouled back. And here's the 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center on the move to the alley. And that'll wrap this inning up. 11 innings done now. back at Busch Stadium, top of the 12th. Now it's the shortstop, David Fletcher. Swing and a miss, strike one. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And there's a ball. In the dirt. The 2-2. Just missed. The first baseman waits on deck. Another full count pitch. Spoils the two-strike offering. Another coming up. Got him. Strikes out now and one away now here in the 12th. And here's the first baseman. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. That one misses. 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that's downstairs and outside. The left fielder up next. In for a strike. Now 3-1. Obviously taking all the way on 3-0 because that was right down Main Street. And now the full count offering. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Go-ahead run on base. The left fielder will hit next. And a curve drops in for a strike. Fly ball out to left field. It gets down, a base hit. Here's the throw, and he's out.
He's out.
On that play, he had to make a quick assessment because he could see the plate in front of him. That time he chose poorly. Very nice throw into third to get the out. So digging in, Michael Reed. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Two away, the possible go-ahead run at first. And the 1-0 misses low. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. That misses off the outside edge. The center fielder waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-ball, no-strike pitch. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 run can win it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied 1-1. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Leading off, Edward Olivares. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. The center fielder, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Late on that fastball. Extra inning ball game. We're in the bottom of the 12th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Not even close there. These two are putting on quite a show in this battle. 5 foul balls already in this AB. Pretty amazing. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. That one's in there, 0-1. Deep fly to center field. Going back on this one. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Still fighting this one out, the 13th inning coming up. Thirteenth inning set to get started. And now the center fielder, number 17.
Number 17.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the catcher. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Gets him swinging. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 94. Surprising to see them go with a pitcher off the bench in this spot, particularly since they're not out of available hitters. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Two down and nobody aboard. And here in extra innings. Chopper, right side. And they put the tag on. That's the third out, inning over. Nothing across here this half. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. All tied 1-1. So they turn things over to the righty, Jackson Stevens. Not as reliant on the strikeout as many other relievers, tends to get by on inducing bad contact and letting the defense do the work. Welcome back. Pinch hitter getting set to lead off here in extras. Ji-Hwan Bae represents the winning run. Looks like it was a little bit up. And the curve drops in there for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking on that one.
Now back, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. In there, and it's 0-1. Went around just enough that time. It's a strike. That one is way inside. That'll back him up a bit. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Anthony Bembu. First pitch misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Not much going on for the offense that time. Still in search of a winner. All tied 1-1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Colin Selby. And he can really rack up the strikeouts when he toes the rubber. More than 1 per inning this season. Making contact against him will be key. We head back to the top of the order. Geraldo Quintero getting ready to hit. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. And fires in a heater at 95. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Fouled off to the right. Now 1-1. Swing lifted to left field. Olivares drifts towards it, pulls it down for the catch. The batter now, David Fletcher. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. Out to short. Throws to first. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. All tied 1-1. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 14th, set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mitch Jebb. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball to the right side and handles this chance. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here at the plate, the third baseman, number 40. On the outside corner, 0-1. Pitch in the dirt.
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball to right field and deep. And now 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout on the day. Up and in. Ball 1. And there's a strike. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Next pitch in for a strike. Fights it off. We'll see another. Called back, according to Darryl Parker. And this one lifted to left. The left fielder settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we move on to the 15th. Back at Busch Stadium. And here's the first baseman, number 28. And it's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. That's a little bit low. Well, he got to the 2-strike count early, but the batter stayed patient, and he didn't chase low and out of the zone. Pitcher might have to try something else to get him. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the next batter, the left fielder, number 21. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. I don't know why he didn't swing, but that's probably the best pitch to hit he'll get in this AB. And the slider just misses. That's inside. Swings and misses. Struck him out. At the plate, Michael Reed. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. Two down and nobody aboard. Here well into extra innings. And takes low for ball one. Started to swing, but held up. Two one now. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back here in Indianapolis. We're in extras here. Now up, Edward Olivares. That one finds the zone. And it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 50,
And here is the center fielder, number 14. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. That one misses. 1-1. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. On the ground to third. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
So up next, Dominic Smith. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. And swing and a miss. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we will keep going. All tied 1-1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Back with us now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Clyde Duncan. He has not given up a lot of homers this year. Opposing lineups can't rely on the long ball to score runs against him. The center fielder now at the plate.
The center fielder, number 17.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher. Late on that fastball. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. One-two pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the dark, third strike, 2 gone. So now a pinch hitter. Number 22, big spot here. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. And that one is in the dirt. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. skies it out towards left center. Olivares heading towards it. And that's the third out. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. Joe Jimenez takes over on the mound. Some serious action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. And now, the center fielder, number 10. First at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swings through it. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Fly ball down the line, trying to get to it. Won't get to this one, it drops foul. He chases that one. That's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Popped up to the left into foul ground. The catcher drifting towards this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Anthony.
So digging in, Anthony Bemboom. That misses the zone. Ball one. Nice eye right there. Grounder to second and handles that one. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Still in search of a winner. All tied 1-1. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Here's the third baseman, Geraldo Quintero. It's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. And the throw in time. Out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Misses outside. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
This one popped up. Gonzalez under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, David Fletcher. Duncan, just 21 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2024. Foul ball there. That one fouled off. It's a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. I know he got the base hit there, but the coaching staff probably wants to see him step through it the other way and line it with some louder contact. Maybe next time. 2 away and a runner at first. The first baseman digs in now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. Swing and a miss, he strikes out for the 3rd straight time. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Another chance to win it, home half of the inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, here's the shortstop at the plate, Mitch Jebb.
At shortstop, number 7.
Just off the outside edge. Just missed with that one. Tried to get him with the backdoor slider. And it's 1-1. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Next one just misses. 2-2. Nice sign for this hitter's development, laying off that one. Battling here, fouls it away. Two and two, and the pitch. The third baseman to bat next. And that's ball 4.
Leading off for the Indians, the third baseman.
And now it's going to be the third baseman, number 40. Leadoff hitter is aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical runner into scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. With the potential winning run on at first. And we're well into extra frames. This one is in there, and the count, 1-1. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. This one in the air, center field. The center fielder has a beat on it. Brings it in.
Now batting, right fielder, Gwinnett.
The right fielder, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. One down, winning run at first. Here in extra innings. Checks over to first, back safely. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout. So up next, Edward Olivares. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. 1-0. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Runs it up to 96 to record the K. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. All set for the start of this inning, and now the left fielder. Fastball in for a strike. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe! Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground, and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. No outs, runner at first. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Michael Reed. That misses, and it's 1-0. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Grounds this one up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ball game. Nobody out, first and second here. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air to right. The right fielder settles under this one. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The catcher, number 13, Javier Valdez.
And here's the catcher. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. This pitch misses, and that's ball one. First and third, one away. Up and in. Good eye on that pitch. Here's the 3-0 and a 4-pitch walk, and here comes the pitcher. Pinch hitter coming on. Number 25. Skipper's out of options here, and he'll let the pitcher bat since there aren't any hitters remaining on the bench. All three runners on the move here. It's a squeeze. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. That's terrific team execution right there as they take the lead on the suicide squeeze. Everybody has to know exactly what they're doing or you're dead in the water. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Geraldo Quintero. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. The 2-0 in for a strike. One run in the inning so far, and here in extra innings. This one the other way. Base hit, and a run comes in. Now the second run scores, and they lead by 3. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Jose Hernandez into the game. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense.
Now playing lefty and batting 7, number 12, Aaron.
2 outs and a runner at first. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman. That's in there for strike one. Quintero leads off of first with 2 out. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. Now here's the 0-2. That's down and in. Called strike 3 on the fastball as it ran back over the inner half. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. And now what remains of this crowd after grinding out this marathon finds their club down to their final 3 outs. Out front here, or 2-1. Nabil Krismat on to pitch here. Among his weapons is an outstanding curveball. Don't be surprised to see him go to it in big situations. And now, Aaron Hicks. First at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Bounced up the middle. And handles this chance. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Swing and a foul straight back. The Stripers leading by 3 here well into extra innings. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Off the plate inside. Now 1-2. That one missed. The Stripers trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're well into extra frames. Two now. Swings through that one for a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 10.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Hard hit, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the home crowd leaves disappointed as this one draws to a close. 4-1 the final here today. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For Indianapolis, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.